Gold teeth and the curse of this town. What's up? There we go. What up? I am far less sick than the last time you all saw me, hung out with me, interacted with me. And I'd like to think I'm wiser. I'd like to think that I have grown as a human, that I am better now than I ever have been. But I can't say for sure. Good morning, Lee. Yeah, being sick is no bueno, dude. The Safari Zone, my absolute least favorite place to be in this game. Let's get the F out of this place. And let's go try to, I don't know, level up Mons and stuff. That's what we're here to do, because I suck at this game and I'm not a good Pokemon trainer. And that's not like me being hard on myself. It's just facts. Sometimes the truth hurts, kid. And I am the most mid Pokemon trainer that's ever Pokemon trained. And so, alas, I got to the end of the game. Now we're at a bottleneck where I can't beat the last gym because my Mons are not strong enough. So let's just battle and do some stuff to make that not the case. Can we put a Pikachu as the background? Yes, we can, sir. Yes, we can. Not feeling the aliens, huh? Not feeling the alien love? Let's get a little Pika-P in here. Pikachu. Pika! Let's find a really good one that we haven't used yet. That one's super creepy. I'm not gonna use that. I like this little Runsky. Look at that. Ooh, he's just running. Just being a little cutie pie. Pichu. Damn. Whoa. Okay, I am Unk. Pichu. Okay, there is some Pichu options. Let's use this one. What do you think, Lee? There you go. Just for you. Just for you, my friend. Route 40. Okay, where can I want to fight trainers, dude. I don't want to fight wilds. I want to fight trainers. Oh god. I want to fight trainers the way Shia LaBeouf fought people at Mardi Gras this weekend. And listen, I'm not one to keep up on modern current events, but that was all over my For You page all weekend. I had to see how Shia LaBeouf is off the wagon. And here's the thing. I really like Shia LaBeouf. That might be a controversial statement. He seems like a very introspective guy. Talks a lot about sobriety and shit. And then to see him fall off the wagon, it actually made me very sad. Not gonna lie. It did not bring me any joy to watch 15-second clips of him getting in a fight. That's the kind of news I can get behind, says Lee. Ha ha! Yeah. I feel bad for him, that poor bastard. But he rallied, man. I think he got out of jail and then went right back to the party. I don't know what's going on in his life, dude, but God help me if I'm ever on a world stage like that during a mental, breakdown. Because that sucks, dude. It really sucks. I feel bad for these celebrities, really, at times. That's got to be a weird situation. But I digress. I liked his movies. I think if Megan Fox wasn't so stupid attractive, he'd be a lot more appreciated in Transformers. Yeah, dude, dude, he's been in a bunch of good stuff. What was that? Lawless was a movie that he was in that I really liked a lot. It was about like bootlegging back in the day. And it's got the one guy who plays, this is so sacrilege to like connect him just to this movie, but he plays, first movie that comes to mind, he plays Venom in the newer Venom movies. What's his name? Tom Hardy is in that movie. Really a great movie. And Shia does a fantastic job. I actually like him in podcasts and things more than I like him in movies, if that means anything. He just seems like a dude that you could have a very introspective conversation with. He seems very self-aware. When he kind of gets out of his stupor, I'm sure he's gonna have a lot of mental clarity, and he's gonna like have something to say about it. And that's the clip that I want to see, bro. Like, I want to watch what he has to say about it, because haven't we all gone on a stupor? Haven't we all fallen off the wagon? And once you get that mental clarity, some call it the Sunday scaries, it puts a lot of things into perspective. And I've been there, brother, just not on a world stage where people were like trying to take selfies with me and then like filming physical altercations in the street. So that I cannot relate with, but I have been on a few benders in my life, and it's not great. It's not great. Just do it! Exactly. What up, Saran? There's a movie about him watching his neighbors and witness a murder. Oh, yeah. Insomnia. I'm pretty sure is what that movie was called. Seth, welcome back from your travels. Hope all is well. Keep your head up and eyes on the prize. Thank you, sir. Saran. You're one of the real ones. You and Lee showing up means a lot to me. Listen, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't gonna bring this up so early, but since we got the real ones in the chat, Disturbia, there you go, Saran. Thank you so much for the clarity on that. We were, if you're just joining us as you are, Saran, we were talking about Shia LaBeouf and his unfortunate weekend. It looks, according to my For You page, he had quite the weekend of debauchery down in New Orleans, which I've been to New Orleans, never to Mardi Gras, unfortunately, and it can bring out the worst in you. I'm not gonna lie. The French Quarter makes you want to drink a lot. So no judgment zone there. But yeah, dude, I mean, I don't know if this is in reference to that, but you're like, keep your head up. It's like, I will say that the channel has been bumming me out recently. I'm not gonna lie. You guys will understand this more than most. Like, we had a lot of trajectory in recent months, and it felt very like validating after all these years of making YouTube videos and going live and shit. And then like suddenly, through no fault other than my own, I think, we've just kind of fallen off, dude, and it sucks. I think I tried to do too much too fast, and I should have stayed in my lane and played like retro games and stuff. And instead I was like playing Cyberpunk and shit, like, excuse me, which honestly was awesome. I grinded Cyberpunk as a result. I had a fantastic time, but I don't know, dude. I don't know how to break into this game, dude. I really don't. I'm at a loss. The wannabe athlete endurance runner in me tells me to stay the course and just shut up and grind it out, and it'll come back around. It'll happen when it happens. But yeah, the pessimist in me gets down about it. Like, I paid yesterday, getting very meta here, and I'm sorry if I'm like on like this weird soapbox, but I paid to boost our Discord yesterday, and it like killed me. I was like, dude, because I like all the features and stuff, but I'm like, dude, our Discord is so sad right now, and I don't know how to revive it. Holy smokes, Schwannub is getting smoked. I don't want him to die because I'm trying to grind him specifically. We'll throw Tommy out there, but yeah, it's like it's getting to the point where I'm like, we got to do something different on there too. But that's like the least of my worries, really. Let me catch it back up on the chat. New Orleans is a party place, dog. As much as I like to drink, there's a car wrapped around my family tree. Oh yeah, dude. I think what you're saying is drinking is not the best of choices to make at times. You mix it up a bit too much, and honestly, it's hard to say what works and what doesn't. Yep, I agree, Lee. Like, I scroll and see the dumbest things trending. Yeah. I just think, like, part of my problem is I don't have that brain rot in me, and I don't want it. You know what I mean? And I also think it would not be authentic for, damn it, I'm going to run from this. It would not be authentic for me to try to develop that skill, if that's what you want to call it. Like, I just want to be, dude, early on, it was so cringe. I wish you guys could have been a fly on the wall. Like, Drew and I would have conversations about, like, creating characters and shit. And I'm just not doing it. I'm not going to do it. What you see is what you get. And I would like to think that that's better. But I don't know. So I'm just going to keep grinding, man. I feel like I'm not doing enough. That's part of the problem. It's like that was the worst thing I ever did, was go 7 days a week for like the month of December. Cause now I'm back on like what was my schedule prior to that. It's like 3 days a week, Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And by the way, if you're just joining us, Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays are when we go live. Please hit the subscribe button, follow button, whatever, and come hang out with us. But yeah, now that I'm like back to 3 days a week, I feel like I'm not doing enough. So, and it's like, is that the reason? Like, went from 7 days. You know what really like crushed us too is the whole like chat plays Pokemon. Like, that was I loved the idea. And it was so cool to see it work for like 4 days. And then it just went, and then my live stream started to suffer. And it's like, you can't win, dude. You cannot win. Chat. I recommend the Discord to my friends, but there is some things I post there they haven't seen. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Pokemon MMO. I need to look into it. To be honest, I've done very little research. Like, I've played it on my phone, but I would be curious if people would get on board with Pokemon MMO. Is it like underserved in some way? Because I do think that, excuse me, Pokemon for me is a good game. It's got enough of a like open world and a story to like feed that RPG guy in me, but it's not like super sweaty. Other than the fact that like I didn't play it great in terms of like leveling and stuff, but it's got a good pace. I think it can get a little bit of a a little bit of a like slowdown, for lack of a better word, at times. Like right now, we're just grinding, but that leaves a lot of air to like just do what I'm doing, just rant and talk about Shia LaBeouf. Like, I like that. We've played sweatier games that are more complex and stuff. Like even Majora's Mask, it's too complex of a game, and this is going to sound so crazy to some of you. It's too complex of a game for what we're trying to do, in my opinion. And it would be different if I had played that game a ton as a kid and I'm like, oh no, I'm an expert at Majora's Mask. Like, I could play this in my sleep. Like, Drew can play Ocarina of Time in his sleep. Like, we don't have to look a ton of shit up. But if we're looking stuff up, we've lost. Like, I told Drew that like a couple weeks ago. I'm like, we can't play games like that where we have to look stuff up constantly, or you're like guiding me. He's a terrible guide, by the way. I love him, but he's an awful guide. And then he like tries to play it up like it's funny or something. It's like that's not our shtick, dude. Playing up the whole like I'm mad at Seth because he sucks at this game is not this live stream I'm trying to make here. Let me catch back up with this. This was that's such a blow to us that flagged you. I know. I think even me and Razu and Saran would be enough intrigue to get people to try. What up, Ash? How you doing this morning? Even if they see one person. Yeah. Ash, I'm doing great, man. I was sick and now I'm far less sick, so I got nothing to complain about there. Yeah, maybe grind is not the right word, Lee. It's more like like I don't need to play games that have a lot of finesse to them, I think, or a lot of puzzles or a lot of like mystery, maybe is what I'm saying. Because even like Mario Sunshine made fantastic content, and I had fun playing it, even though it pissed me off. But it was it worked, even though it got a little sweaty at times. But that's because it's very linear. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. Like I need to play linear games, like go here, then go there, then get this, then go there. And that it's very evident. I don't have to like look it up. Or if like on this, like I have a simple checklist. Like this is where you're at, this is what you're getting. Go to this next place. And like that's how I can like reasonably progress through games and have a conversation at the same time. But if I'm like, hey, Drew, can you look this thing up? And it's like, I don't know how to explain it, and you're not playing the game, and you don't quite understand it, so you don't even know what to type. And then that doesn't work. And then if we're just following a guide, like boom, 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 boom. What's up, Edgar? On TikTok. I probably missed you before you swiped. I also think you are better at being the guy who isn't playing. Thanks, Lee. Do you need my help? Ash, I think I'm good for right now. We're just grinding. There was a Lil Wayne rap lyric in there, but I missed the opportunity to blow. Do not miss your chance, yo. Drew is better at being the controller. Yeah, maybe. Maybe you're right. It's been a long time since he's been at the control. Here's the other side of the coin. It's a lot harder for me to capture his gameplay than it is for me to just play, if that makes sense. Like, it takes a lot of effort. And the reality is, too, he's only streaming 1 day a week. So, like, then I already have to have a separate stuff built out for mine. It's much easier for me to just be the one playing, if we're being honest. We hadn't really got to speak in Discord. Yeah, Ash, I'm sorry, man. I've been kind of like, I don't want to say in a funk. I don't know. I'm not a very good Discorder, I think, is part of my problem. And I should do better. I should be better, but I'm not. It's my toxic trait, dude. I'm sorry. I love you, Mom and Dad, but you're getting divorced. What? What are you talking about, Saran? Oh, we're not getting divorced. Can we speak after stream? Sure, Ash. Yeah, I'll do better about responding to your messages. Like when I recommend you to play Majora's Mask, I was hoping you kept the Ocarina formula where you talk to chat and look stuff up. You're better at being the info guy. That's because that's okay. So that's better feedback. Like it, or at least it makes more sense to me now that you say it like that. That's because Drew's very like, and I love him to death. Like this is not me like shit talking my best friend. He's very like, I just want it to work kind of a guy. And I'm like, I'm a tinkerer. I'm a DIY guy. Let me look at Ice Shard really quick. Power is only 40. Okay. Well, does anybody want me to learn Ice Shard? Because it doesn't seem like it's great. I'm a DIY guy. I'm a tinker guy. I'm already like reading and looking stuff up. So like, and it's like the most, it's really a useless skill set, really. But it started, you know, back in the day. It's funny, like kids now in school are going to learn how to use AI. Well, when we were in school, I took a class in like 7th grade called Infotech, and it taught me two things. It taught me how to type, which I'm a hell of a typer. Like, not that that even matters anymore. But it taught me how to type, and it taught me how to Google stuff. And I know that sounds really stupid, but like, I just have this knack for like, I want to know something, I'm going to find it very easily with keywords and shit. And I know that doesn't matter that much anymore with like AIs, like making that easier. But I don't know. I just always look stuff up. It's hitting before most moves. Ice Shard has priority. Okay. Don't give up. Better than powder. Okay, better than powder snow. Let's do it then. All right, forget a move. And you had those segments set up and it was fun while you were looking up quizzes and stuff. He was playing and it worked out great. Better than powder snow. Okay, good. All right, we're gonna forget that. Yeah. So I think I just have more of a patience and a tolerance for it. And so like when he explains something very obscure to me, I can just fire that off, fire finger style, and like figure it out where I think he gets frustrated with me because I'm not explaining it to like the easiest of his, like, I'm not like explaining it super in depth to where he's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I know exactly what to type. Whereas if he explains something to me like that, I'm just like, okay, I'll just figure that shit out. Like I just have a patience for it. So maybe you're right, man. Like maybe we do need to switch back to that format. I liked the segments too, but it is a lot. Like I prepped that shit in advance every week. And I think now that you're saying this, maybe it was because I wasn't the one playing. So that was like my role. It's like, okay, cool. I have to be the one to do that because I'm not playing. But now I'm playing and doing all that. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. But maybe that's what it takes to win, brother. I don't know. It is a real skill. Thank you, Lee. I never thought it was, I always thought I was just a Renaissance man. Like I just have a lot of different interests and I'm not afraid to be like, hey, as a, for instance, I want to grow my own vegetable garden this summer. So I'm never going to be the guy that like goes to like the Lowe's or like the nursery and like asks the gardening guy about shit. I'm just going to get on the internet and become an expert on vegetable gardens. And let's be honest, it's not rocket science. I'm not growing anything crazy. We're talking about like tomatoes and peppers and stuff, which are very easy to grow. But I've done like a ton of research, like kind of in preparation for this summer. And like, that's just what I do with everything. Now, come to find out, fast forward to now. See, always thought I was just like I said, like a Renaissance man. Like, oh, I just like have all these interests. I really like these things. Like it ebbs and flows. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's called ADHD. Come to find out. So yeah, undiagnosed over here. I'm still a little sick, I think. I think you can probably hear it in my voice a little bit, Ash, but I'm not coughing, which is great. Seth letting loose, says Saran. Dude, I got nothing to hide, man. I got nothing to hide. I don't know. I'm not playing a character here on the internet. I'm not going to do it. I will not do it. I'm just me. Unapologetically me. Getting all the lore, dude. Yeah. All the lore. We're an open book. And by the way, my little Discord rant has nothing to do with anybody in particular or like lack of. I just think it's tale as old as time. Like Discords die for this reason. So it's, I don't know. Because we're not giving the community enough to like chew on. And part of that is like, I just don't have the bandwidth to like host movie night. Like I just don't have the bandwidth for it. So and be real angry. That's what I'm saying, dude. That would probably be Lee, that would probably be a way better method than what I'm doing now. But the fact is, like, I don't have that, like, I don't have that in me. I just want to like show up and like hang out. And I don't know if that formula works anymore. And that's fine. I think that's why you have to just like it, you know? And I do. I like the technical side of it. Dude, like you, again, back to that, like my autism is that like I get like hyper fixated and I go all in on shit. So like my setup for streaming is pretty, I was going to say serious. It's solid for sure. and everything is always on the budget, dude. Like on the cheap. Like that is one of my skill sets. Like, and that's like the difference between Drew and I. Drew will just like buy the thing, whatever it is he's looking at. Like, I'm just gonna get the one, like if I was gonna buy a camera, he would just buy the camera. I would do like 100 hours of research on all of the alternative options of said camera, because there's some other dude on the internet who has like bought every camera ever and has said like, hey, you can buy this Sony camera and it's great, but like there's this other camera that's like $500 less, and it's like, it's really only like 10% worse than the one that is like industry standard. And I'm like, who's gonna notice that 10%? Not me, baby. And it's like, that's the kind of, like, that's my lane, dude. Like, I'm always trying to find like that alternative. So I've built my streaming setup like on on like a shoestring. The only thing I really have like a ton of money in is my computer, which is just like unavoidable. But dude, even that, you can get down the rabbit hole. Like, I love watching videos of people who do PC builds on the cheap, dude. Like on the like super cheap. They'll be like, I built this gaming PC for $200. And you're like, really? And you watch it and you're like, that's kind of cool. What's up, Lucas? Swampert, what up? I don't know if I'm a businessman, Lee, but I'm definitely frugal. At least it's almost spring. Yeah, I think it works with certain games too, and I think that's what we're trying to figure out, is like, what are those games? I do really well. I've decided I do really well with Mario games, and I do really well with Pokemon games, I think. When I deviate from that, and maybe I should say platformers, because I really thought we had something going on with Castlevania. Was a good one for us. I mean, Super Metroid was a good one for us. Dude, Metroid Prime was a good one for us, really. I mean, I don't know. That's why I'm always like, we got to stick with Nintendo, because I just like it. Lucas, what's up? Stream on the 24th. Why? Is that your birthday? What's the significance, my dude? We are so past the days of cheap PCs. Oh, dude. Yeah, seriously. I think I'm not even good. Like, I just like playing Super Nintendo games. Like, that's another option. Like, should I just stick with one era of Nintendo and let that be Super Nintendo? I don't know. I really don't. It's your birthday. Well, happy birthday in advance, Lucas. What day of the week is the 24th? That's a Tuesday, my dude. I make no promises. I run on Tuesdays. It would be a later stream. And when I say later, it would be like, instead of 6:30 Eastern, it would be like 8:30 Eastern or something. But yeah, I make no guarantees, my dude. But happy birthday in advance. I should have ran. Let's see if we can. Oh shit, I did run. I think Metroid fans will show up. Yeah, Metroid fans definitely show up. I wonder if that's like the formula for me, is just play every Metroid game ever made. Dude, here was another idea that we had that we started to implement, but it wasn't in a live stream format, is we were playing the IGN top 100 list of best video games ever made. Like, what's up, Razu? We were playing those games, and this was the formula, and it didn't work. We would get together on Saturdays and we would film for 4 hours, and then we would release that as one long ass video. And then throughout the week, we were chopping those up into episodes, and it was cool. But like, how are you gonna like Ocarina of Time? How are you only gonna play 4 hours of Ocarina of Time? Like, you don't even get into the meat and potatoes of that game in 4 hours. Same with like, trying to think, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Like, you don't even get into the meat and potatoes of that in 4 hours. And that was like my whole thing from the jump. But we tried it, and like nobody got the whole like IGN tie-in. Like it didn't make sense to people. Like why we're playing, and it was too eclectic. Like, you're playing too many different kinds of games, and people just can't like wrap their brain around that. you'll get the Assassin's Creed people out to watch that one episode, and then like maybe they subscribe, and then the next time they're like, wait, why are you playing, I don't know, Portal? You know, and they're like this is weird. What? Speaking of handsome devil himself, yeah, Razu the handsome devil. So it's only good and competitive if you predict someone trying to swap. Had you got a lucky egg? Oh, interesting. Yeah, I was over trying to find that lucky egg, Ash. I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie to you, my brother. So yeah, I don't know. That's my rant, and I'm sticking to it. What else is happening? Oh, speaking of computers and like doing shit on the cheap, this week I started my home server. Can you burp on command? Musical lover on TikTok. Yes, I can burp on command. It was kind of a weak sauce one. But yeah, Lee, I can tell by how often you bring it up that you really thought this idea was going to work. I hate how original ideas get no traction. Okay, yeah, like let's finish one thing at a time before we talk about my home server. Yeah, IGN top 100 list. Did not effing work, dude. It just didn't work. And I think maybe in a live stream format, it would have been better. But yeah, the game choices are obviously like super eclectic. Like Modern Warfare 3 is on there. You know what I mean? Like it's just people want to subscribe to their thing. And so you got to stay kind of in a lane until you reach like Queso can play any game he wants. People are just going to come because they like Queso. But we don't have that. We don't have that luxury. Pokemon Master on Twitch. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Dope burp. Thank you, Lee. But I digress. We're playing Pokemon. I like the MMO idea. I'm going to look into that. I keep telling myself I'm going to. I think that's a really good idea. Dude, okay, I was going to say, if they drank their own milk and then, like, healed, I was going to rage. Oh, nice, Ash. Cool. Appreciate the support over on the old Purple app. Do I really have to say that? Is my, like, little lowly YouTube account going to be flagged because I say the word Twitch? Like, give me a break, dude. Give me a break. Listen, YouTube, if you circulated people and, like, gave them inkling of a chance, which I guess arguably you do, but let's just pretend here for a second, they wouldn't have to stream on other platforms. They would just stream on your platform, and I will die on that hill. Yeah. We will talk about that on Discord. Ash, Pokey. Y'all with these different screen names. It's hard for me to keep up on. And I'm really neglecting TikTok. That's newer for us. So I gotta like put the chat in like a different screen. You guys see me looking up? That's me looking at TikTok. Lucas, the game I want you to play on my birthday is Super Mario World, or if you want to suffer the Lost Levels version of Super Mario, the Lost Levels, absolutely not, dude. I will not play the Lost Levels because I'm very bad at it. Yeah, if I stream, Lucas, I will stream Super Mario World just for you. That's a no-brainer, dude. No-brainer. I love that game. Who doesn't love that game? If you don't love that game, there's something wrong with you. Lee, for real though, bro. I watch a lot of streamers that lock themselves into one game. Like a lot of Fallout 76 content creators never get past 10,000 subs, and when they try to branch out, they lose views. Yeah. Yep. And that's why, like, I'm like, let's if I have to back myself into some sort of corner, I'm going to back myself into a Nintendo corner. Because that's obviously leaves us open. I do think Nintendo people are Nintendo people, by and large. Like, they'll watch Nintendo content. So, I hate that word, dude. Content. I hate it. It's like, I don't know, man. Am I just getting old? I'm getting like, we'll talk about the home server later. I definitely want to brag on myself a little bit for that, because that's another skill set that I just locked in and just figured out how to do. But like, who else is getting sick again? Like, microtransacted to death, dude. Like, I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of the ads. Like, dude, I downloaded an ad blocker for Chrome as an example, as a for instance, and I got more ads from the ad blocker that I downloaded, dude. It's because it's behind a paywall if I want the paid version to actually block shit. And I'm just like, I'm so freaking over it, dude. I'm so over it. If I pay for something, I almost paid for a VPN yesterday. I forget which one. It's the one that everyone uses. I don't know. And it has a built-in ad blocker, and it has some other stuff. And I was like, oh, that might be kind of cool. But like, dude, they want me to pay for 2 years of it to get a good price. And I'm just like, I don't even know if I like your service, dude. And you want me to prepay for 2 years? No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Not going to get sucked in to your shill marketing. I effing hate it, dude. I hate content, and I hate the word social media as a term for work. Yeah, I hate it too. I hate it. And I try not to use those words. And I try not to talk about being a content creator. Like, get the F out of here, dude. Get out of here with that crap. That reminds me of like a shitty billboard driving south headed to freaking Gatlinburg, dude, for the people in the States. Like, get out of here. Like, it's crazy to me to think, what's up, Jack? It's crazy to me to think that, like, someone back in the 80s or whenever they like really started the like cyberpunk genre, like really kind of foretold that there was going to be like, the future looks like this. No, they didn't get flying cars right, but one thing they did get right are all the ads everywhere, dude. There's fucking ads everywhere, all over. And if pretty soon you're going to put your Meta glasses on, and then you're going to have to pay a subscription service like a microtransaction in order to turn the ads off. If you have the free service, you're going to be looking around with your augmented reality glasses, and you're going to look over there, and there's going to be an ad for the same because one time you clicked on like organic milk, and now there's organic milk ads all around. And then, you know, you used to drink Pepsi, so there's Pepsi ads, and the only way to get rid of it is to pay $2.99 a month, 2 years in advance. So for $78 today, or an average of $2.99 a month, you can get rid of all the ads in your Meta. Dude, I'm so done, man. I'm so done with it. You guys want to hear me crash out? Get me to talk about that kind of crap, because I'm so done with it. Like, stop microtransacting me to death. I hate when there are ads in the middle of videos and streams I like. That's what I'm saying, Pokey. And I get it, dude. I get that they're like, well, that's how we keep it free and all this crap. And it's like, I don't know. I don't know what the solution is. I'm not that smart. If I was that smart, I would have developed a solution and I would have sold it back to you guys, because that's in-stage capitalism. Jack, I have neglected you. I'm sorry. How are you this morning? Musical lover on TikTok. I don't know how to... Musical lover and Disney fan on TikTok wants to have a burp off with me. How do we burp off? Like, how do we... And that doesn't sound right, by the way, in my elder millennial mind. How do we have a burp off? How are you going to burp back is the question. Because I'll burp the ABCs right now, my dude. I will burp into this microphone, and I might lose viewership. I might. As a result, that was okay. Can we pause for a second and talk about how long that Mill Tank wild fist fight just took? That was unnecessarily long. Insane how long that took me. Like, that should never have taken that long. So, Jack, I'm great, man. I'm great. I know it might seem like I'm having a crash out, but I'm not. I'm doing wonderful. Other than I'm out of PP on Mud Bomb, life is good, man. The weather's been great. Like, every time I try to complain about something, I try to, like, in my, like, actual life, not complaining about ads. I catch myself and I say, like, dude, it could be so much worse. Like, life is so good, and spring's about to be here, and, like, that's always, like, a really good sign of hope and things like that. So I hope everybody else feels the same way, and that we're almost there, guys and gals. We're almost there. Like, just keep pushing, because winter is almost over. Like, F that groundhog, dude. It was wrong. Spring is here. Did some spring cleaning. Got a wild hair. I had some old deck boards from I did like a facelift on my deck last summer, and so I had like a bunch of old deck boards, and I was gonna just cut them up and throw them away, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make raised flower beds with those. I'll post it in the Discord. Like, I made them. They're not the most beautiful thing in the world, but do they really need to be? They just need to hold dirt, folks. They just need to hold dirt, and that's it. And that's what they're gonna do. And I made several of them, and then I still have a ton of wood left, so I called my sister-in-law and I said, hey, would you like to put in an order for a raised flower bed? The cost is $0. Would you like one? And she was like, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, now look at me. I'm like Jesus, dude. I'm a carpenter now. Like, talk about your freaking random interests. I've been known to do a little bit of carpentry. Grindy game. Sorry I couldn't get to see you dude, you didn't miss anything. Are you saying that I should stop grinding, Lee, and stop ranting and do something interesting? Is that what you're trying to say? It's almost March. Ash, let me give you a little bit more lore. I have been asked by others that same question, and I don't want to be put on the spot with that request. Let's just hit me up on Discord. Let's talk about it, because we've got several people in that role now. And yeah, just not something I'm going to be like, boom, here you go. That was super cryptic for people not on Twitch. But listen, let's look at something really quick. You guys think I can beat that gym now? Because I'm Lee's telling me that I'm getting long in the tooth, as they say. Is that the saying? I don't know what I'm saying. Let's go see if we can beat that gym. Shall we? Oddly enough, the irony of all of this, and I think Lee will appreciate this most, is we're doing really well right now on YouTube. Just when I think it's all over, folks, they suck me back in with their algorithm, and they just try to validate me long enough to continue with their platform. Let's go shopping, Lee. Let's go shopping. The problem is I get like one-shotted in the gym, and that's why I do have some potions, but they're not that effective because, all right, let's look in our bag. What's in the bag? We got a max potion, a hyper potion, got an elixir. Yeah, so what do we need? We got an antidote, a full heal, max potion, hyper potion. I'm down to spend some jack. Thank you for all the hearts on TikTok. That makes my heart so full, warm. All right, revives. What does a revive do? A medicine that revives a fainted Pokemon. Oh, wow. Where have I been all of my life? All my life, baby, pray for someone like you. I think that I finally found you. Revive. Cool. Anything else you guys want me to buy before we go take on this gym? And by the way,
I got a pig. I'm
not going to take a full-blown break. I have a bathroom down here. I am going to go... I don't even know what I'm allowed to say on the internet anymore. I was going to say something, and then I second-guessed it because of, terrible internet culture. All right, I'm going to be right back. Decide what I need to buy. Post it in the chat. I'll be right back. All right. No revives. R.I.P. us. What? But I just bought revives. What are you talking about? Not easy being cheesy. I'm gonna clip this short bathroom break for his new added short. All right. We're back. I had something witty and funny to say, but it's gone. It's gone forever. All right. Let's oh yeah, I just bought 5 revives, and I already had some revives. All right. I don't want to buy anything. I don't want to buy anything. Let's just get ourselves on out of here, shall we? Appreciate you guys all being here. Appreciate y'all like just listening. Sometimes you just need someone to listen. I think that's what I was gonna say was like, I think part of me is over it. But like, then I get back in and I'm like, I'm not over it, man. I'm not over it. So, and that's because of you guys. So, I appreciate you. I really appreciate you guys. What does this do? Nothing. It does nothing. I know what it does. But right now it just does nothing. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. I hate this thing. Okay. It traps you. All right, Schwannub is our main squeeze here for now. What? Why did I do that? It's the puzzles, kids. It's the puzzles that get me every time. Every time it's the puzzle. All right, so we beat them. Oh, there it is. And there's your reminder from Botrix to subscribe to the channel because it really helps us grow and all that other corporate-y ass YouTube speak that everybody else does. Now back to your regularly scheduled program. Okay, you've been training. Good. So have I. Ha ha ha. Let's go. All right. Dude. All right, let's put this into context, kids. This lady, this fine person of a human being, it beat us with one single Pokemon. One single Pokemon. Yeah. Just beat that ass. Just like this. One shot. Yeah, beat me with one single Mon, if you can believe it. And if you're watching, you certainly can believe it. Okay, what is my best? Is it Thunder Punch? Let's try it. No! Let me go first. I want to go first. It's my turn, then it's your turn. Please work. It's not that effective. It's super effective. I just want to one-shot people. I don't actually want to sit here and battle. I want a one-shot. Seth, when you play shooters, do you find yourself to be an aggressive player or wait for opportunity to strike? I lean camper, Saran. When I first started playing Fortnite, I had to deny myself my camper tendencies. So, yeah. I lean that direction. But sometimes I force myself to be aggressive, and then I'm much better for it, to be honest. All right. Max potion on this thing. I don't even know. Okay, what is the symbol where it's like the circle and the down? Is that female or male? And then second question, what is the circle with the arrow up? Is that female or male? Because I don't even know. Do I have a bunch of dudes in my party, or do I have a bunch of ladies in my party? I need help identifying what they are. And it matters not only for a lot of ladies. Okay, that makes sense. Wait, lineup is... Wait, what? Which is it? Sir, I'm getting conflicting... This just in, I'm getting conflicting reports on what the heck those symbols mean Can someone give me a very clear answer because I'm not that smart? Symbol with the circle on top is female. Like down is like a lady with legs. So line up. Oh, okay. I misread that. I'm sorry. You guys were both right. My bad. My bad. My bad. All right. A lot of ladies. Okay, good. Surrounded by women, which is what I'm used to. Not really. Not really. Actually, that's not true. My wife has like a ton of sisters, so I am always surrounded by. We're always outnumbered at my family gatherings. That makes way more sense, Lee. If it's red, it's female. If it's blue, it's male. Okay. Somewhere on the internet, someone is like outraged that we're like using those social norms or whatever, biological norms. I don't even know. What are you even allowed to say anymore, dude? What are you even allowed to say anymore, dude? I'm tempted. I am. I'm just gonna do it. Shwinub. This is a really funny question. I'm gonna read it out loud because it's on Twitch. Pokémon Master on Twitch asks, who's also known as Ash on YouTube, asks, how old are you? How old do I look, Pokemon Master? That is the real question. It's not how old you actually are, it's how old do you look. Hence why Hollywood is full of Botox. How old do I look? I think the VHS hat is a dead giveaway that I am not in the prime of my life. Ooh, Lee says 37. That hurts. That hurts. Any other guesses from the internet? How old do I look, internet? How old do I look? Some people are also upset about evolutions. Really, Saran? So interesting. I don't know, dude. Listen, I think you should be allowed to be outraged about whatever you want to be outraged about. I just, as a person that doesn't easily get outraged, unless it's about ads. Look at dude Shwana. Okay, so the irony of all this is I spent all this time like side questing to try to level my Schwanub, and it's just getting wrecked. Yeah. I actually have a great hairline. I'm not gonna lie, like not to toot my own horn, but like I have a great hairline. The hair is not my problem. And maybe I should lose the hat and rock the hair. I loved that one. I made this one video where my hair was like super crazy. Saran, and you posted that I looked like a racer head. I thought that was really funny. Maybe I should go a racer head. I feel like I gotta develop this crazy look so the internet will notice me. Notice me, internet. Notice me. If I had hair still, I'd look younger. And if 37 hurts, I'm effed. I turn 39 at the end of this year. Thank you, Pokemon Master. You definitely look good, is what they say. Thank you very much. I'm 36. I turned 37 this year. 37 years young. All right. F this, dude. I'm throwing Bunsen in there. I know it's not the greatest lineup, but I'm pretty overpowered, so perhaps it'll compensate. I'm always compensating for something, chat. And that's probably gonna hurt. Not as bad as I thought. Let's just flamethrower. I recently read All Quiet on the Western Front, which, by the way, that's a very famous movie from like the 30s or 40s, maybe. And they redid it. Netflix redid it, or it's on Netflix exclusively. I don't know who redid it, but it's a beautiful movie. And if you haven't seen it, you should definitely watch it. All Quiet on the Western Front. But I read the book, and in the book, it's basically a firsthand account of like World War I trench warfare. And the reason why I bring it up is he brings up that they had heard these are German soldiers. They had heard that I think it was the French had gotten new flamethrowers, and they were like, it was like kind of a rumor, like, hey, by the way, they have these new flamethrowers, and they were all like very concerned, obviously, about burning alive. And I was just like, wow, like, how crazy is that? I'm over here complaining because there's too many ads, and I'm playing freaking Pokemon. I'm 36 years old, and I'm like crying about it. Meanwhile, there were people back then who were like fighting in the trenches and literally like at any moment could be flamethrowered to death. So it puts a lot of shit into perspective. Like we don't have it that bad. Dare I say. Wow, I love your screen name. Go D's Nuts asks, what game? It is SoulSilver. D's Nuts. SoulSilver. I miss my faux hawk. What the? Why did I answer that? Boba, I'll give you more details at the Safari Zone. See you there. No, I will not be going there. I'm just gonna commit to the Vin Diesel style. You're just gonna like shave your head? I would shave my head if my hair called for it. I'm not there yet though. Not there yet. Thanks, G. I just bought a reproduction and it stopped working at Gym 5. Now that sucks. These nuts. That sucks. These nuts. Yeah, that blows. I'm sorry about that. Not that I was the culprit or the reason why, but does it look like it hurts or something? What, the waxing of the head? That sounds awful. Dude, I don't even shave, guys and gals. Like I just use a trimmer. Like every time I face shave, I hate it. Like why do I think shaving's cool? I don't know. I just think it's kind of cool. One of the great manly pastimes, I guess. I don't know. I've never been a person that shaves. So like I do romanticize like shaving my head. Listen, not a sponsor, but Vita Coca, whatever that one girl's jingle is for it. It's good, dude. I like coconut water. Like, I like it. I don't know. I just do. It's weird, but I like it. My son requested this. We got some, and I'm like, dude, it's been a while since I've had some coconut water, and I think it's better than Gatorade. Better than Gatorade. I get off a long run, or just any sports drink for that matter. I get off a long run. I'm parched. I want to get those electrolytes back in me. I'm like, what do I choose? Honestly, if we've got it from now on, freaking coconut water, dude. It's good. It gives me all the hydration I need. Not a sponsor. And Discord shows, but I'm fit enough for it. And I hate having to do too much to change. Are we still? Oh, you're talking about your hair. Now I can watch you at least. No special rules, just straight SoulSilver. Yeah, and give me some feedback. These nuts, like, is that just like YouTube suicide? Like, do I have to have? And I'm not even being like, this is a genuine question. Would it be better for me to have Voidion on TikTok? I am playing on a Shmimulator on my PC. D's nuts. Would it be better if I was doing like a Nuzlocke or something? You know what I mean? Like, should I be doing that instead of freaking just straight vanilla playthroughs? But see, I'm a vanilla guy, and that's why I tend to lean vanilla. I love the V8s they had that were mixed with blueberries, and it was so freaking good. Really, that was a Vita Coca thing? Saran, I'm chubby. I was consistent with going to the gym and keeping up with membership. I'd be in better shape. For a while there, I was at Planet every day. Dude, I love gym rats, man. I'm not one of them. And I don't know what it is. I just don't like going to the gym. I'm a home workout guy. During COVID, I invested in a bunch of gym, like weights and like lifting equipment and stuff. And I'll never get rid of it because it's just a good thing to have. And my lifting days are few and far between now, but my son's gotten into lifting. So yeah, it's been a good investment. And I'll have to post some pictures, but I was pretty cut up there for a while with my my weight training, but I'm just a runner, dude. I'm a runner. I'm a track star. I'm a run when it gets hard. That didn't sound right. I do the prisoner workout, 100 of everything. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, dude. It's good to have a variety. Some streamers I watch do 2 runs at once, 1 video for each per week, like 1 alpha, sapphire, vanilla run, and a fire. But entirely up to you, man. That's good feedback. So they're playing multiple games in 1 week. That's kind of interesting. Very interesting, actually. Oh, shit. There it is. This game's for children, everyone. It's made for children. And yet, somehow, I cannot seem to get it together here. It's a puzzle. There it is. Ha-ha! There we go. Freaking gym leader, you. All right, let's check our mons. Make sure they're healthy. They're all healthy. What time is it? Let me leave you guys on red here for 1 second. I'm going to run upstairs, give my daughter a hug, tell her to have a great day, and then I'll be right back. I'm not gonna go on a BRB screen. I'm not gonna do a boss fight. We're gonna skip all that crap. All right, give me 2 seconds. Enjoy the ambiance that is Pokemon, and enjoy amongst yourselves. Let's chitty chat. Somebody tell me how to beat this. That would be great. BRB. What up? What up to the internet? What did I miss? One dad to another. That's awesome for your son. Yeah. That my son lifts. Thank you, Lee. Leaves to be a good father. Yo, he will be right back to beat the gym leader, hopefully. Looked at your past streams. You've got a solid list of games. You've played both Pokemon and whatnot. I would love a vanilla Gale of Darkness playthrough from you. Never played Gale of Darkness. Maybe that's the play. D's nuts. So funny. So fun. So fresh, so clean. Iris. Hi, my name is Gabby, and what is your favorite Pokemon, and what is your favorite color? What is your favorite food? Well, thank you for asking, Iris. My favorite Pokemon, it's probably Squirtle, because I love Blastoise, but I like Squirtle's way cuter, obviously. Favorite color is blue. Shocker. Favorite food, this is, as these things are coming out of my mouth, Iris, I realize that I am like so vanilla. I am so boring. Favorite food is pizza. I've never met a pizza I didn't love, that I didn't like, that I didn't tolerate, it's like coffee for me. Like, I just like all coffee. I like all pizza. I love gas station pizza. I love frozen pizza. I love deep dish pizza. I was in Chicago over the weekend. I love deep dish pizza. It's great. I don't eat it all the time, obviously, but I like it when I do. Gale of Darkness is the sequel to one where you steal Pokemon. Okay, it's cool. What's the first one if Gale of Darkness is second? All right, let's... Oh, shit. Is it Icy Wind? Which one is my most powerful? Icy Wind. Oh, dude, he's going to fry me in one hit. Watch. Ugh, dead. This game is bullshit, dude. All right. I guess we'll throw our electric in there and see if that does anything to Gyarados. We're going to Thunder Punch him. No, he's going to crush us. Watch. Dead. White man likes pizza. Call the press. Yeah, seriously. Shocker. Ooh, it's super effective. Look at me go. No! No! You are not allowed to use a potion. That's... Damn it. All right. Gotta get your head in the game. Get your head in the game. Gotta get ahead in the game. Let's get a... Oh my God, don't kill me. Oh, thank God. Woo! Hyper potion that. Yeah. Thank you, Lee. 10 levels lower, 5. His opponent's Pokemon dies in one hit. This game is BS. Exactly. Now we're gonna switch Pokemon. And I'll tell you why. We're gonna switch Pokemon because I'm gonna heal our... Dude, I want to keep calling it, Mareep. I don't know the evolution, names. All right, chat. Let's flamethrow it. Yes! Got to get that first hit. I was going to say it won't one-shot it, but it'll two-shot it. Two-step, a two-shot, and we might be unable to move. This game is rigged. It's rigged. It's the last one. D's nuts. The name is a combination of Amp and Pariah. There it is. Got it. Suck on that, flamethrower. Back for a bit. Currently deaf since this is muted. I just want to say that Tom's joke is perfect for a comic strip. Okay, see you guys. See you, Razu. No, we're going to keep battling, and then we're going to use a potion to heal. How do you know if I got bits in the channel? That's a great question, Pokey. I do not know. On the old Twitch skis, max potion. Let's use that. Ampharos. There it is. And now we're going to get hydro pumped. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Is it good to get hydro pumped? The world may never know. Holy shit, that racked us. Good thing we got all those revives from our suggestion from the chat. From Lee, otherwise known as Tom. All right, let's try to Thunder Punch him. No! He's to pump us up. Don't one-shot me. It's so sad. Okay. This... Oh, my God. All right, let's get in our bag. Can we revive in real time? Yes, we can. I'm gonna revive Bunsen Burner. And now we die. I forget you know nothing about Pokemon and you shit yourself when you hit Gyarados with an electric move and he almost dies. I know, dude. I thought I could do the same thing to Kingdra. Everything else is just gonna get destroyed. Actually, I think I'll use Tommy. I'm sorry, Tommy. Oh, really? Yeah, dude, I don't know all the nuances. That's my toxic trait. I play these games. I don't know how to play these games, Lee. Does that make sense? Let's just, I mean, we'll try to get something off. Fury swipes is my favorite move. And I don't know what to do. One shot. That is Brutal Town. All right. See if we can bully our way through this, chat. I don't think it's going to work, but we got it off. Haha. That is so sad. My toxic trait is I don't know the typing in a Pokemon game. That is exactly right. Thank you for noticing. Fire Blast, get him. We're trying to start fire in a rainstorm. It's not very effective. Don't, if you heal, I swear to... I have no words. I have no words. My accuracy fell. Well, accuracy this, bish. Oh my god, this is not even fun to watch. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my god. This is where we fry and die. Oh, that's all right. That's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, chat. Everything's fine. Oh my god, that is so funny. Dude, okay. I gotta call myself out because this is actually a really funny thing. I was getting super hyped because I was looking at, like, in my peripheral, I have like my YouTube page up, my studio page that tells me like how many views, how many people are in the chat. And I was looking at views. And I was like, wow, like this is like one of our best streams ever. I have like, there's like over 100 people in this stream. This is crazy. Like, yeah, I was looking at views, not viewers. Oh, dude. Just when you think you got them. Just when you think you're doing good, you realize you ain't shit, chat. One Pokemon left. Oh, I didn't. Sorry. I was too caught up in my own main storyline that I missed it. Thank you, D's Nuts. We do appreciate you. Let's, come on, max potion, max potion, max potion. You can see the moment its heart is torn in half. He's gonna Dragon Pulse me. Oh god, I don't know if that story made any sense to anybody, but that, to me, that was pure gold. I'm like, oh man, we're doing so well. It must be one of those days. Haha. No, it's not one of those days. It's the opposite of one of those days. But hey, TikTok looks like it's doing all right. That's fun. Got a couple new follows up there. That's cool. Thank you, Lee, for the validation. Oh, God. So funny. All right, enough. Enough! Let's win. We do not stand a chance in the Elite Four, by the way. Can we all just agree that I stand no chance against the Elite? Like, I barely made it through this gym. Yes, Lee, we have. There was no lack of Riz on this particular one. But I think I spent more than the $4,900 I made in potions to win this gym. I won't concede this. I must have lost, but you're still not ready for the Pokemon League. Yeah, no shit. I know, you should take the Dragon Master Challenge. Behind the gym is a place called Dragon's Den. There is a small shrine at its heart. Go there. If you can prove that you've lost your lazy ideals, I will admit you are a trainer worthy of a gym badge. I literally just beat them and they were like, you're not worthy. You know what? Screw you. Let's go heal. Let's go do our healing thing. And then I guess we'll try. I think I'm supposed to do that. Yep. Here we go. Who's calling me? It's probably my mom. D's nuts. Thanks for the super. We do appreciate that. There you go. Yeah. Thank you so much. So kind of you. I will wait for you after streams. You got it, Pokey. Seth, when I get home for real, I'm gonna poo-poo on your weather predictions. Can't hear stream. Hooray for pumping gas in the wind. Oh, dude. The weather's gonna break, I promise. Actually, I think over the weekend it might snow where I'm at, which sucks. But next week is gonna be nice again, so that's cool. Appreciate it, Pokey. I was gonna say I try, but this is just me, man. I'm just me, man. I'm just out here just being me. I would say that you are also very cool. Oh no! Magikarp. What a lame Pokemon. Okay, let's talk about my home server. So I'm just done back. Brick, what up? I'm done, dude. I'm done paying these silly subscription fees for these streaming services. So I'm like, you know what? I also have a Dropbox subscription that I'm like, why am I paying for this? So anyway, long story short, I've been thinking about making my own server at home for a while so I can stream movies, all the movies I own. And I can, like basically create my own cloud storage. And I started it this week and it's been a very fun project. Very fun. Probably the worst time to get into it considering like RAM and everything is super expensive, but I'm getting everything like secondhand and it's good. It is very good. I'm having a great time doing it. I don't know which one to use. What's your game plan on Elite Four? Hella train, 4th gym level up trick, catch new guys. I don't know, D's nuts. What should I do? What's the 4th gym level up trick? Oh my God, just one-shotted me. Here we are. Here we are. This is real life, everyone. It's happening right before our eyes. I'll tell you what I'm thinking about playing, these nuts. We were talking about playing the Pokemon MMO game. Are you familiar with that? Razu, welcome back. Welcome back! We got Razu on the line. Razu, how you living? Cool. Of course, we come in here and they have like level 48 dragon type Pokemon. Just great. Just what I need in my life. Drop some kids off with the daycare lady running in the 4th gym in an endless loop. I haven't played that. What's that like? It's like a, it's an open world. So basically you're playing every era of Pokemon, every region. It's just a big open world map. And it's like, it's like PvP. Like you can like, you're playing against real people. It's pretty sick. Damn, Lee. No worries, my dude. Is it Toucan? Hello. How are you? Oh, dude, we're just going to run into all the wilds tonight. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't even know how they get away with it. Nuts, but they do. It's sweet. I've only ever played it on my phone. But yeah, we're like, maybe that's what I should do, is just beat every region of Pokemon. all at once. Oh shit, it's gonna make me... It's the Dragon Shrine. At the Shrine of the Dragon's Den. How the F do we get up through there then? The water is deep. And you won't load or the pop-up or whatever. Dude, it's cool, man. No sweat. I just appreciate the thought. It's the thought that counts. Dun, 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 dun. If you've beaten Claire, you can get Dratini. Interesting. How do I do that? Just turn it off and turn it back on, Lee. Years ago, I used to work at a major cell phone carrier. Worst job I ever had, but it would shock you the amount of people that would come in. They're like, my phone's broken, and I'd be like, let me see it really quick. Let me do my magic, and I would shut it off, and then turn it back on, and it cured all evil. It's fantastic, awesome. I can't tell you the number. This is why I never got an Android phone until this year. Because Androids used to be so bad with like viruses and stuff. People come in and be like, my phone sucks, everything. And I would have to do what we call, factory reset the phones. I factory reset phones like all day long. Be like, I can back up your contacts. You're going to lose everything else. How does that sound? And then people would be like super pissed. And it's like, your phone literally has a virus, lady. Like all I can do is factory reset this, watch what you download on the internet. I hate to say it, but like we need this. We need to level up. We mentioned to pick a different color palette to be distinctive with a new avatar. Oh, you had to pick one. Interesting. To trial, which consists of answering questions in the Dragon's Den. Interesting. You guys are definitely gonna have to help me with that one. Let's just flamethrower this little horsey. How do you get a virus on your phone? I don't know, dude. Maybe it wasn't a virus. That's just what we called it back then. But like malware, I don't know, like their phones would just be like toast because they would download something on the Play Store. And I would just factory reset them all day, baby. And that was the only remedy. I had to factory reset it. Back to factory settings. Look at that, one shot. See, that's how the game is played. That's how the game should be played. Fire types still beat water types if you're strong enough. You can still beat them. Maybe some attachments through downloaded or extension. Yeah, something. I don't know, dude. I don't know all the. I threw away my Poke Walker as a kid. Zig, why did you do that? If it makes you feel better, I had a Charizard when I was a kid too. Smoke, what up? Good morning to you. Probably I'm fairly. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Starshine. The Earth says, hello. You could go on Legendary Hunt. Just go into the Elite Four stacked. I'd get a good grass type with Sleep Powder. Okay. It's good to know. Best Pokemon game of all time is HGSS. Interesting. Spell that out for me, Zig. I don't understand the acronym. All right. Oh no. I say that Starshine line to my girl. Yeah, dude. That's the ultimate pickup line right there. There you go. Heart of Gold, SoulSilver. Thank you so much, Zig. I'm digging it, man. I'm a Gen 1 kid. So this is my first playthrough of this. And we're just having a ball here, aren't we? Aren't we, folks? Aren't we, folks?
Are you not entertained?
Let's, I guess, beat these creepy twins in a Pokemon battle. Are these the freaking Shining twins? Pokemon battle us! Pokemon! Oh, God. Get Pidgey out of there. What did I do? I don't know. We're gonna fly, I guess. Oh, but why, dude? Why am I so ignorant? Why am I so ignorant? Unfortunately, fortunately, this is the peak. I know, dude. We peaked. We peaked as a society at SoulSilver. All right. The Shining Twins. Oh, something about double destiny. Dratini. All right. There we go. Bunsen. This is the lineup I wanted. This is the lineup we deserve. Na 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 na. If you're just joining us, my Pokemon are super squishy. We just beat the Dragon Gym, and I barely squeaked by. So I guess we shall continue to grind because now we got that Elite Four, dude. What does Discharge do? Power is 80, accuracy is 100. Yeah, let's forget this shit. Yeah, we won the Dragon Gym, Razu. Just barely. Just barely. Thundershock. Boom. And it didn't one-shot him, so internally I am disappointed. What a disappointment. That is. I failed you guys. I should have one-shotted him. And I didn't, and I'm really sorry that you guys had to watch that. That's a move right there. That's a move. Give us all the points. 1,100 bucks, I'll take it. In fairness, I did beat 2 trainers at once, so that's kind of like making 500 bucks per trainer. So, catching up on chat here. While you're grinding in Pokebattles, I'm grinding my case digests in handwritten format here. Ugh, handwritten format. Love that. That's old school, bro. Seth, we are in for winter until May. No, we're not. Can't have anything nice, and that even goes for the weather. Already calling for snow later in the week here. Damn it, dude. That sucks. I don't want to believe it. I want to believe that spring is here, and we're off to greener pastures. Let's revive Schwinub. I'm gonna save my revive that I would normally use for Pidgey, but we don't need to use Fly. That's the only reason, let's be honest, that's the only reason why we own a Pidgey is because we need Fly. Is this gonna suck me in, or what does this do? No, it doesn't do shit. Okay, Razu, we get it. You have a future and you're educated. It's good. We have a built-in attorney at law. Smoke says, I love that you're playing Pokemon at 7 a.m. Well, I do too. It's the only way to start your day, Smoke. All right. How do we get to break on through to the other side? I cannot pronounce your name. Starts with a U. We'll call you You. What's up? Hi. Hello to you as well.
Hello there.
How are you this morning? Stream up on multiple devices while I reheat leftovers from last night. Hell to the yeah, Saran. Don't be giving that money to no restaurant. Don't be giving that money away. Eat leftovers, baby. I love it. Got a foreign lawyer. Bro, that's powerful. That's right, baby. He's on the dream team. All right, I could use some help, chat. How do I get to the entrance of this lair? Taco Thursday. Dude, all right. Tacos are the ultimate reheat. Okay, should we get this Stratini? Tacos really are really great. I wonder if Mud Bomb's gonna kill it instantly. Do we need the Dratini? Nah. Oh yeah, dude. Look at that. Yeah. What was I trying to say? Tacos reheat really well. That's what I was trying to say. So if you're going to have leftovers, that's the play, dude. You nailed it, man. You nailed it. Dun, 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 dun. Used to be a fool. I prefer hard tacos, and I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, Lee, what were you thinking? That is gross and weird and unnatural. And what are the other descriptors? Now, the real professional move, could call her Claire. The real pro move is to put your hard shell taco inside of the soft shell taco, otherwise known as a double decker from Taco Bell. You have to put refried beans in the middle there too as well. It's not Eric. Hello, Eric. When I know there's leftovers at a restaurant, I eat what I know won't reheat as well. Yep, I'm with you on that. There's just certain things like that just will not reheat well. Sarah, good morning. Dratini starts with negative base happiness for some reason. I believe it. And Lance. Here you go. It's in box 1. It's just a jerk, man. For real. I feel pizza reheats in better form than original. I actually prefer my pizza cold, Lee. Fun fact, that's my toxic trait. I will straight up eat a cold piece of pizza and like it. Gotta weigh safely. All right. Back to the grind we go. How do we get in here? How do we get inside this? Is there a back door? Like, I'm stumbling around in the dark here. Named after its origin champion user in Kanto. All right. I like the Pokemon lore that we're getting this morning from all of the OG Pokemon Elite trainers in the chat. I fry my shell in a little vegetable oil, a dash of salt, cheese, and the hot shell under the hot meat. I love that. I like that. Pizza is both good, whether it's hot or cold. That's what I'm saying. Pokey. All right. I need direction in a lot of ways in life, but especially now. Does anyone know how to get around this thing? Go, Schwannub. You little nub, you. Get out of here. A core childhood memory I had as a kid is my dad's friend comes in from working and he asks if I can have one of my pizza pops. I say yes. Without a second thought, he grabs the frozen pizza pops and eats them frozen solid. I love that. That sounds like something I would do. No lie. Okay, is it the whirlpool that I'm supposed to go into? Because if it is, I don't know how to get into it. And these Magikarps are really starting to piss me off. I ain't gonna lie. It's making me real mad. Oh my god. We need one of those like little potions that keeps wilds from spawning or whatever it's called. Got away safely. Okay. How does this work? Anyone? No. Gonna get judgmental on some people, but if you reheat your pizza in the microwave and not in the oven, tisk tisk, Seth is excluded with his cold pizza. It's funny that my bio scolds me for eating cold food, yet my stepmom likes cold food. You can't use the whirlpool with the rising badge. I reheat in the microwave. I just don't reheat, so... the water is swirling and spinning around with a mighty roar. Lee, God, that's funny. That's funny. Razu's mom always getting goofed on in the chat. Guys, I don't know how to beat this. Look at little Schwannub back there just following me around like, Oh my god. The dragon's den's ahead. Okay, maybe this old man will give me some lore. If Claire allows it, her grandfather, our master, will also... What? Okay. That's it. I've only been asking chat for help this whole time. How to get to the dragon lair in SoulSilver. It's Dragon Den, by the way. Enter the cave. You will need a Pokemon with Surf and Whirlpool to navigate the area and reach the central shrine. Do I know Whirlpool? So a little bit of hot sauce or soy sauce on the plate, crust side down on pizza, 30-second blast until it looks good. Now you got soggy crust. No, layer some Parmesan on the wet spot and let it cool off. Whoa! That is super involved, these nuts. But I believe you. Everybody's got their little concoctions and little whatnots and what have yous. Surf Whirlpool. There it is. Bees. All right, use it. Use it or lose it, they say. Seth, I'm mentally ill. Okay, you know I can't help you. That's fairly. Metal Dad literally only knows like HMs and TMs. Yes, Seth, talk slower when you're frustrated. I can only tell you water bests fire, but to be fair, that's apparently more than you know. To be fair, you are right. Meanwhile, I have zero experience in Pokemon games, so I can't help you, Seth. Where's all the experts when you need them? That's fine. I have to learn Whirlpool, which is the obvious thing. Scratch, Surf, Quick Attack. Forget Quick Attack. And poof. Metal Dad knows Whirlpool. Oh my god, dude. Literally. The moves on Metal Dad are nothing short of a miracle. The only thing it can't do is fly, because it doesn't have wings. And I'm unexpectedly unavailable during your Metroid related streams. I know, dude. Did you miss all of Prime, Razu? That was a great game. What a fever dream too. Like, I played it a lot very quickly. And I save scummed like a save scum that I am. You know what I want to do right now before I forget? Let's give away some free memberships. There you go. Membership gifting. All right, here we go. Chat, good luck. And we got a decent little crowd here. Oh, that's for me. Sarah won. Dragon Slayer won. Zombie Clown won. Solo Developer Hunter won. And Super Sunny. Congratulations for the free memberships. That reminds me, if you want to join the Save Scum Squad on YouTube, our membership program, hit join. It's $1. It helps support the channel monetarily, but you also get custom emojis and a little badge next to your name that shows that you're in the squad, which, how much cooler can that get? We really appreciate it. It's $1. Hit join. Thank you so much. And congratulations to everybody who just won a free month of membership. Sometimes I randomly win. So I don't know if you have to be in the live to win. That's the big thing. Like, I don't know, because I've won memberships to like channels I'm not in their live stream or anything. It's just random ass channels. Yeah. I know. Why does Razu never win? I really don't know. It has been the great mystery of gifting on this channel. There we go. There it is. Yeah. Frickin' noob you. Good to see you here. No need to explain why you came. Claire sent you here, didn't she? That girl is a handful. I am sorry, but I must test you. Not to worry. You are to answer only a few questions. Ready? What are Pokemon to you? They're my friend. Oh, I understand. What helps you to win battles? Training. I'm not looking at the chat. I'm just going to answer. What kind of trainer do you wish to battle? I feel like, all right, so if you've been watching the channel in recent months, like I'm on a job search, and this feels like a job interview right now. But way more fun than the job interviews I've been in recently. What kind of trainer do you wish to battle? I don't know the right one. I'm just going to say strong. Oh, I understand. What is most important for raising Pokemon? Love. Love is all you need. The Beatles said that, so I'm assuming it's right. Strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon, which is more important? Both. Oh, I see. You care deeply for Pokemon. Very commendable. That conviction is what is important. Seth, don't lose that belief. It will see you through at the Pokemon League. So what did I get then? Yeah, it's the radio rules, Saran. I was thinking about that when we run another contest. Like, how do we keep people from winning twice in a row? I really don't know because it's completely random. How did it go? I guess there's no point in asking. You did fail? What? Wait, you passed? Like, she's super pissed. That can't be. You're lying. Even I haven't been approved. That's because I'm your grandfather and I'm harder on you than anyone else. Claire, this child is impeccable in skill and spirit. Admit defeat and confer the Rising Badge. Or must I inform Lance of this? Don't tell Lance. I understand. Here is this Rising Badge. Hurry up, take it. Seth received the Rising Badge from Claire. The Rising Badge will enable your Pokemon to use this move for climbing waterfalls. Also, all Pokemon will know you as a trainer and obey your every command without question. He even said he likes both weak and strong Pokemons. Both. I like them all, baby. I like all types of Pokemons. I like every types of Pokemons. Have you heard of Lugia? Between Olivine and Cianwood are islands called Whirl Islands. There is a huge waterfall deep in the cave there. It is said that Lugia rests in the deep end of the waterfall basin. You need a silver wing to reach the waterfall basin, I've heard. Well, you're right, old man. All right, we got the Dragon Tent. All right, now it's on to Victory Road? What? Can we fly out of here? I'm going to have to revive, unfortunately. Oh, shoot. We're going to have to revive Pidgey in order to try to fly. It's probably not going to let us, though, but we'll try. You did not call Lugia. Lugia? It's Lugia, right? Like a loogie? Like a... You can't use that here. Dang it. I knew it. Yes, I would. What's over here? I don't want to run into wild Pokemon. I just want to get to the Pokemon League. Hernat, what's up? How you this morning? You missed it. We were just in the Dragon Den. The Dragon's Lair, if you will. The water is deep and blue. Would you like to surf on it? Yes, I would. And it leads to nothing from nowhere, dude. Hernat, I'm good. Have I been better? Maybe. But that's just seasonal depression talking. We're in the home stretch of winter. Things are great. I cannot wait for summer. Surfing on a metal dad. Surfing on a metal dad. Yep, good to hear. What about you? Yeah, same. Looking forward to summertime. I love me a good old summertime. Meanwhile, it's rainy here, and also summer goes next after 2 months. Yeah, what? Are you, like, opposite of us, Razu? Like, what? Like, December, is that still winter? Snow up to the knees here, man. Oh, no, Lee. The good weather hasn't caught up to you guys up in old Canada. Oh, Canada. Oh, my God, dude. Just get me out of this place. We can't fly because we're in a cave. You know what I want to play next, but I know will not do well, is Earthbound. Dude, I want to play Earthbound. I've wanted to play it so bad for so long. I've started it several different times, never gotten past like that first, like, you know, like the aliens land and then you talk to your mom a few times and then you decide that you're going to like leave. And then you go to the big town with like the stuff. Like I've never gotten past the town, which is like the beginning of the game. So I feel like oh my God, dude, why do we have to talk again? Wait, I'm sorry about this. Here, take this as my apology. Obtain TM59. Seth put TM59 in his pockets. It contains Dragon Pulse. Well, Dragon Pulse is kind of, never mind. It's huge energy of some kind. If you don't want it, you don't have to take it. What's the matter? If you are headed to the Pokemon League, go back to New Barktown and surf along Route 27. Your face is telling me you have some unfinished business. Route 27, New Barktown, New Barktown, New Barktown, New Barktown. Don't forget, New Barktown. New Barktown. What? New Barktown. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you for the follow. Who's calling me? New Barktown. Professor Elm. Hello, Seth. How's it going? I've gotten a hold of something neat. Swing by my lab and pick it up. See you later. I don't want to call my mother. Fly to Professor Oak and see what he's got for me. Because I think he's just down here, isn't he? Over in the old New Barktown. No, I think he's in Cherry Grove City. Big Mark. Doing well. How are you? Yeah, let's heal up and then go talk to Oak, shall we? Dun 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 dun. Doo 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 doo. Do Pokey, yes, I will. Do 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 do. All right, we've restored your health. We wish you all good health. I think Oak is here, right? Does anyone know? Could be wrong. I'm almost certainly wrong. And he's back in my old hometown. Hometown hero here. Mom, I'm back. You spent all my money. What? Nope. Big old nope for me. All right, cool. I'm going to run back here and save. And then I'm going to be Dunsky. Yep, let's save right here. We're going to be back on Saturday. So if you're not following us and you're not subscribed to us, do us a favor. Do all that stuff, because that's how you're going to know that we're going live again on Saturday. So we go live on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturday mornings. And I should be back. I do believe Drew is back from his little trip, and he'll have some fun stories to tell and share on Saturday. I think that covers all. I got to save, not load, save. There's our little secret save state. Don't tell anyone I'm a secret save scummer. Actually, it's really just like a backup plan in case everything crashes and burns and fails. Try to start on an hour later. I feel towards the end of your streams, you get more viewers and engagement. So maybe if you start later. Yeah, that's probably an accurate assumption, Lee. Oh God, I'm old and this feels good. All right, everyone, I appreciate the support. We're just gonna keep on grinding because that's all I know how to do. Is just keep pushing forward. These nuts. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't wake up this early. Fair. Very fair. I'm just an early bird. That's really what it boils down to. But I digress. I'm going to let you guys go. Appreciate the support. I will see you back on Saturday. One love.